What's up, sons? It's Blind Rod with Son of a Tech once again. Today we have yet another talking head video. The news just keeps rolling, so we keep pushing off all the meatier content down the road, but it'll be coming your way soon. Today we're going to be talking about, is this the reason Bitcoin was created? Will Bitcoin be able to prove itself as we face huge economic strife globally? Of course, today we're talking about the debt ceiling and the standoff, of course, on whether or not to raise the debt ceiling. We're going to get into it right after a word from our sponsor. Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes for creatives and curious people on topics including illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and even cryptocurrency. As a content creator and cryptocurrency enthusiast, Skillshare offers me tools to sharpen my videography skills with classes like Video on a Budget, Prepare for Your Shoot Without Breaking the Bank, and Accounting 101, Accounting Rules for Crypto and Bitcoin. It's curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 1-month trial of premium so you can explore your creativity. Welcome back. So, as reported on CNN Business here, U.S. government will run out of money by October 18th, Treasury Secretary says. He goes on to say that Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warned lawmakers that the federal government will likely run out of cash and extraordinary measures by October 18th unless Congress raises the debt ceiling. The new estimate from Yellen raises the risk that the United States could default on its debt in a matter of weeks if Washington fails to act. A default would likely be catastrophic, tanking markets and the economy and delaying payments to millions of Americans. Now, I was reading this to my wife, actually, that I think it was yesterday when I was getting, I don't know, we were getting ready for getting dinner or something along those lines. And I kind of made the joke of like, we never did get that final tax return. Now I'm self-employed now, so I won't get any tax return this year, but we had a little bit of one from the previous year, and it never went through to the point to where TurboTax just charged me. So I thought that was funny, but yeah, we're not getting any payments over here. Let me know if you guys are in the comment section. So, delaying payments is like, okay, well, that's already been delayed. If I owe them, believe you me, but if they owe me, nobody cares. All right. So, quote, it is uncertain whether we could continue to meet all the nation's commitments after that date, Yellen wrote in a letter, adding the projection is based on estimated tax payments. Previously, the Treasury Department estimated it would run out of cash and accounting maneuvers at some point in October. I believe the previous estimate was October 25th for reference. The warning comes hours after Senate Republicans block a bill that would have suspended the debt limit. Yellen cautioned that the October 18th deadline is only an estimate because the federal government's cash flows are subject to unavoidable variability. She noted that the government's daily gross cash flow, excluding financing, averaged nearly $50 billion per day over the past year and has even exceeded $300 billion. It is important to remember that estimates regarding how our remaining extraordinary measures and cash may last can unpredictably shift forward or backward, Yellen wrote. This uncertainty underscores the critical importance of not waiting to raise or suspend the debt limit. The full faith and credit of the United States should put at risk. The risk is that Congress runs out of cash earlier than expected, setting the stage for an accidental default. So what's going on here? Well, basically they need to raise the debt ceiling to avoid defaulting and throwing the economy into a spiral, I suppose. At this point, though, I think if anybody's paying attention, you can tell that the economy is already not doing well. It's doing very, very poorly. However, this is basically why cryptocurrency was created in the first place. It really came into fruition after the 2008 housing mortgage crisis, blah, blah, blah. And it was to basically, hopefully, protect your buying power as an individual when the government is messing with everybody's finances by printing more money. Excuse me there. By printing more money, etc. So that's kind of basically what I wanted to bring to light. What we're going to see here, and we're going to talk actually a little bit about this CoinDesk article, but I think what we're going to see here is basically if Bitcoin does hold up as a store of value and protection from these sorts of things, because this is, in my opinion, the types of things that Bitcoin itself at least was created for. And I'm very excited to see if it, if we do have more and more economic struggles, does Bitcoin hold up as a store of value to protect your buying power? We've been talking about this for a couple of years now on this channel. So CoinDesk did create an article today, September 29th, and the title is "Standoff Over 28 Trillion of U.S. Government Debt Could Rattle Bitcoin Market." It goes on to basically give the rundown that we just did here recently, just before reading this in the CNN article. And then it goes on to basically make the argument for Bitcoin. And the important note here is that it does reference the 2011 debt ceiling crisis. And during that time, you need to keep in mind that Bitcoin wasn't even $1 billion at that point. I think it's 800 billion now. So Bitcoin didn't really have a chance to really show off anything at that point like it does now, possibly. But of course, we are talking about a lot more money in, versus the total cap, right? 28 trillion versus 800 billion. So Bitcoin's still small. So I don't even know if it will have an impact. Just kind of some notes, interesting things. I don't get too heavy into this, just want to give you guys the surface level of what's going on, and then give you guys kind of that light at the end of the tunnel, which hopefully is the cryptocurrency you're holding, and seeing if that will hold up as a protection of your buying power. The inflation's gotten pretty crazy. I went to the grocery store yesterday. I think if you guys have been to the grocery store recently, you know what I'm talking about. It's getting wild. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'll see you next Tuesday. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to see more. Also, you can check out this playlist for more content talking about cryptocurrency.